Hi, welcome to my channel again. I'm actually right now. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Today is just random moments today. I at one point started a Why the Hyman series about I forgot what it was about. Like soul it's not about soul ties, but it's just like how you're a hymen and everything. But anyway, sorry. But what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna talk about my experience on a date that probably I should not have done. But in the middle, I I don't know how to describe it. The guy said push through the pain. I'm not gonna go through the details. I'm embarrassed. I'm just gonna tell you, push past the pain. So if you have somebody tell you push past the pain, it'd be fine if you're like you're running or you're walking and you're trying to go up that hill. But to meet a guy, and I don't know, I think at 43, I'm always ready to date. And I don't know, my picker is off. So I'm like, I wonder if I should just not date for a while. But I do want to meet somebody. Like, I really want to meet somebody. I mean, I've been on a few dates, and my dates have not been very exciting. One time I went on a date, and the guy liked to dress like a woman. One guy liked, he liked women with male parts. Oh, look at that little bunny trail I got back there. But anyway, no, it's just kind of weird, and I don't know what to do, and I feel like my life in purity culture has kind of killed it. Because some of these men have already been married like several times, and they have different expectations of, stuff that couples do that, I whatever that is that they do that, and it's just kind of like, it's really hard for me because I'm not understanding what I need to do, which I know what I need to do, but it's been hard, like the dates that I have been on have been lackluster, where you just sit there and you're like, oh my God, like, these men will romance you through text, but they never call you. Like, I don't know, like, I have to quit comparing my ex-boyfriend, because sometimes, I don't know, he probably watches, I don't know. I never know. He probably does. He probably wants to watch chicks on me, but, it's like, okay, well, because the day that I was with that guy, I was thinking about my ex Curtis. I was like, better date than that one, because this one was, it sucked. It was a bad date. Like, when men are not in tuned emotionally, and they think they are being in tuned emotionally, but they just suck at it, and they just, sorry, I don't like they suck at it. And you don't know what to do. And men who don't empathize push past the pain. I think that's been like my theme since like April, because I went back with a guy, kind of like I started talking to a guy like off and on from January, February, March. And like, he was a Christian and everything, and that was great. But like, and now lately I realize my communication skills are really bad, because I'm not really understanding like why people, or in general, I think texting has really made us lazy. Phone calls are not even part of a relationship anymore. Like, oh yeah, I texted her, but that's not a connection. That's just like, what are you doing? Oh, I texted her. Yeah, we're in a relationship because I'm texting. Sorry, I'm working on my paper. But, it's just like, what, really? Like, that's a connection for you? Really? Yeah, I texted her. See my look? Like, I texted her, so therefore we're in a relationship. You're not in a relationship unless you call her. And then, like, on my problem, my thoughts is that, how do you communicate better, and what can you do to communicate better when you're dating? Because I feel like with online dating apps, I find myself just being like, oh my gosh, I found the person, and they write really well. By the time it's like they I don't know, it's like they peter out on you. You're thinking, oh, we're doing really well, like, our conversation is great. I mean, he was chatty throughout the texting, we built a great rapport and everything, and then all of a sudden it's like, in person, they don't ask you any questions. All they want to do is get down to whatever is it that they need. Like, whatever, like, whatever they desire, becomes part of what they want and not, connecting. It's, I hate to use a wham bam thank you ma'am, and you're like, was that it? Was that it? Really? That was it? So anyway, I'm just like, but if a dude says push past the pain, that means he's not very elegant in whatever he does. It's about him, and you don't really have a good connection as you think you do, Oh. Cause I don't know, if I was counseling some client, I'd be like, maybe you should run, because I don't understand people. I think, I want to connect, and I want to have a great relationship with the guy and everything. And I think all women my age, between, whatever age we are, 32 to 42, 42 to 52, we want that great connection. And I feel like sometimes we settle. And I think I settle at times because I'm thinking, well, this person has something wrong with them. But, it'd be alright. It's not alright. It's never alright, and so I don't know. I just kind of wonder, like, how do you find that person that you like, and I mean, I've tried all the little, maybe I haven't tried enough dating strategies, I wish I knew what the perfect dating strategy was so that I don't have to go out with losers, because some of it is like, am I doing it? Like, is it my fault? Like, because you almost think it's your fault. You're like, dang, it must be my fault, like, why can't I do this, but I don't know. I feel like, I don't know even how to title, it's more like, don't push, why would you say don't push past the pain? Because that goes along with some of my health issues. So, pushing past the pain doesn't really help me. But I think needing somebody who's sympathetic and empathetic, and that's what it is. Love is not selfish. Then that means that that person himself is a selfish person because he thinks of himself only and how he feels, not about, like, collectively how you feel. Like, I haven't heard from him since this morning or two when I text him, and it's like one word, like noon, and I'm like, okay. So, I think in a week or two, because he's going to be gone, he's supposed to go back somewhere to Connecticut to pick up shit. I don't know which, sorry for cussing me out. Pardon me. He's supposed to be picking up something, and I think I'm going to just... But my problem is, like, I don't know. Like, I guess I do want that connection, but... I really don't know how to stop myself from texting people. Like, Because I'm like, you're a grown adult, but you won't say anything. Because he went on about, like, I miss you. But this is not a point. Maybe he misses me. Okay. But, like, if you miss me, then text me. Don't just, like, not say a word. I mean, because if you don't, then don't lie. Like, don't lie. I mean, that's clear to me. Like, don't lie. So I think when people say, oh, I miss you, you're like, yeah, right. So I don't know. Like, mine has not been like, ooh, yeah, you know. But I have a life. Like, I have papers. I have work and stuff. So I don't know. But anyway. If a man says push past the pain and block him. Hopefully next time I can tell you, yes, I blocked him. And I told him, or, you know, I could even send him a nice little text or something. But it's just, I don't know. I'm just like, wow, that's just special. People are special. They really are, you know. You just have to figure out how to do it and how to, I don't know. My thing is, like, I always get myself involved in things that I shouldn't, or emotionally intertwined, because I got a lot of things going on. Like, I miss my family, so I think that's part of, like, that need to connect with somebody. But, you know, it's like almost you're like desperate. You're like, oh, why am I desperate? You know? So, yeah, I would just say today, ignore, push past the pain, and just find a way to connect somewhere else. And thank you for listening. Continue to subscribe and share. Ooh, before I forget, thank you for whoever I now have 32 subscribers. Thank you. I wish I had your name if you're ever watching 32. Number 32. Please tell me who you are so I can, like, acknowledge you in my next video, because I appreciate it. I know my video is not going to be very, you know, I'm still trying to find my niche. So right now I'm just kind of slow, and, you know, I got school and different stuff. But anyway, thank you, number 32. And I'd like you to tell me who you are. And don't forget to like and subscribe and share. And, you know, hey, send me some comments and, you know, tag people. Send this to other people so they can even just ask questions and stuff. But anyway, thank you again, and have a great Thursday.